the chaparral story is succession. The first 2 years after a fire, you usually get a flush of magnificent wildflowers, herbaceous growth, plants without any woody stems that cover the landscape if there's enough rain. But in the background, the shrubs are starting to resprout, some of them that have the capability of doing that. And a lot of the species of shrubs regenerate from seeds. And the seeds crack with the heat, allowing water to get into them. And as they grow slowly, then after about 3 or 4 years, they start to dominate the scene until after about 10, you actually can have a closed canopy all over again. And so that's stage 1 of the recovery process. Stage 2 is as time goes on, some of the plants like ceanothus will eventually drop out, primarily because of drought, sometimes age, and then the other shrubs that are in the system, some of the resprouters, manzanitas, things like that, they'll start dominating until after 100 years or so, you've got a beautiful old-growth stand of chaparral, have shrubs with trunks the size of people's waists. They reach up to 20 feet high. Very few old-growth stands left anymore because, unfortunately, there are just too many fires. Not all chaparral is the same. There's many types. It's not just an amorphous mass of green that's covering the hillsides. And every chaparral type has its own special texture, its own species mix, and even at some point varieties that people don't suspect are there because they just see green. The stand we're in right now is ceanothus chaparral, and when you look at it from a distance, it has sort of a fine coating to it, almost as if they're little threads. And that's really the first stage of a chaparral stand after a fire, because ceanothus is one of the key species that responds to fire cues as seeds themselves.